Alright, hi guys. I'm Jaguar back on the Laerad.net RSMC server with Jorf, who's the alluring gentleman over here with the green dragon head on. It's the dragon head from cool little secret door thing there. Dragon head from Twilight Forest, I think. And I've got one now, because last night Jorf was showing me around the Twilight Forest, which was nice. Leveling up a bit. Jorf just said he wants to show me something. I have no idea what. I've got a scarecrow now. Do you want that? Walk in there. Nothing. Walk in where? Oh no, I walked through there. Scarecrow's kind of cool. Yeah, Jorf's house is really nice. I'm sure he said he was copying a design from the internets, but even so. Oh yeah, my auto step capability is now 3 blocks, I think. Possibly just 2. Hang on. I've just told him I might be on Mumble, so I'm gonna... Let's just fire up Mumble. Probably should have done that before I started recording, but whatever. I don't know why, but Mumble takes a long time to start on my server. It's rather odd. Come on. As ever, fantastically exciting viewing on my channel. Come on, connect. Hold on a sec, wait here, says Jorf. Okay. I can do that. That's not a problem. Connection... oh. I think we just had a server migration. Our glorious leader, who probably doesn't refer to himself that way, the cool guy who founded Laerad. What is that screaming sound, dude? Oh man. That is bad. Yes, I do hear that. Heart that. Make it stop! Is that the scarecrow? Oh, it's a bit quieter now. This is cool as well. It's a nice rendering effect from this wooden pedestal, I think. I don't know. I want to see how far away I can hear it. Anyway, right. Now today's episode, or at least this episode, that is a really horrible sound. Scarecrow is definitely the right word. So I was somewhat busy last night, having a blast playing as usual, and I finally figured out a way to get Enderman heads without having to level my Slayer skill. So in RSMC, as I show you here with the Slayer skill, Endermen are level 30, so you need a level 30 Slayer skill to kill Enderman, which is a bit of a bugger because you need Enderman heads in Ender IO, these things, in order to progress. There's one there. And even with the Ender Sword, which I built like very early in the game, I think I looted one. No, actually I think I made one. This thing. So as you can see, you get increased skull and ender pearl drops, and it means the Enderman can't teleport whilst you're slashing it in the throat. Yeah, Kato hasn't installed Mumble. So yeah, but the glorious gravel gun from Rotary Craft did the trick, and Jorf just ended up going to the end last night. So I followed him around a bit and did some looting, because Chocolate Quest spawns lots of castles there. And yeah, so that was fun. And I slaughtered, hello Jorf, slaughtered a whole bunch of Endermen And I got loads of poles, most of which I've put in the chest. Check this out, auto crafting benches. I really need to set up 2 other units, one for planks, one for sticks, and one for let's just put all this wood in here. Thing is, I think it gets blocked. I might get another chest for it. You can see I've got 18 stacks of fences, so I started doing this a while back. A, for the fences here, and you need fences to mark the boundary for Ender Quarries. So the plan is to set up the Ender Quarry in the Twilight Forest around a hollow hill and get all that ore. Okay, no rush. Discord seems fine, but no Linux. House is so few as well, Jake. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on on chat. Now let's increase the size of this. There we go. Yeah, see what it does is it does all the sticks first, the planks, sorry. Then it makes the sticks, and then it makes the fences. So it would be a bit nicer to do it all in sort of one go. Oh no, it does make the fences, but it doesn't... Oh, I don't know what it's doing. Oh no, I think I have to take... It's a rather odd system, I have to say. If we just take all the planks out... Yeah, I think it's definitely better to have 3 of them working in conjunction. I got one of these compressing my cobblestone as well, and that's not really... Not quite... Why isn't that shift clicking into... Oh my god, this is weird mod sometimes. Like, I was shift clicking those in for ages, and now it's not doing it. I don't know why. Okay, this is getting silly. Let's take the wood out. Oh, you can see that it's making sticks. I don't think it puts the... Yeah, now it's got... I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna bother about it. So let's dump some of this stuff and let's go to the Twilight Forest, set up this quarry, and see what happens. Gonna need some barrels for all this. So, oh yeah, and I got some heads. Got a wither head, the normal suspects, and some zombie pigman head, because the gravel gun from Rotocraft is super cool and exceedingly powerful. And as I was getting at earlier, it disregards the RSMC Slayer skill mechanic, which is quite handy. I've set up some more crafting frames here as well, which are quite nice. Oh, there we go. And here we got a vacuum hopper sucking up emerald drops from the villagers that Drove captured and put over there. I don't need my lumber axe in the Twilight Forest. So I got my dimensional transceiver, 2 of them. So we'll put one. We'll just put one of them down here for now. Actually, no. We'll connect it to the vibrant capacitor bank. There we are. Lovely jubbly. So you can see that's instantly filled its thingamajiggy. So it's obviously getting power, and that's the main thing. I don't think I need to do any other configuration. Don't need to filter anything. It's got power. Yeah. What we will do is just make a little chest to test that it's getting items, and then we'll figure out the item conduits and all that good stuff later on. Don't know whether I might actually need item conduits, but let's... Ugh. Oh, I don't know. So let's make a network. Can't remember that. I used one of these on Panamox, but can't remember. Rather it was private, to be honest. And, it doesn't matter. Let's try that again. Let's just call it Jag. The Jag. Yeah. There we go. That's a bit better. So this is sending power. Not receiving. Receiving... What? Do you need a separate channel for each resource? I guess. Oh, Jesus. Receiving items. Receiving... You know what? Receiving fluids. Receiving fluids and items. Sending power. I was wondering if those was called the same. Shouldn't matter. Whatever. Let's find out. Oh, Kato's just... I'm getting messages. That's nice. Right. Okay, so let's grab all those fences. In fact, I might just get my dolly. I can't be bothered to empty that inventory. Normally, when I'm going out, I dump stuff. I might dump some stuff, actually. At least I can put those away. The rest of it isn't particularly valuable. Except maybe for those stuff. Bunch of stuff I don't know about from the Enderman Forest. Yeah, everything else isn't particularly valuable. Let's just dump in here. I don't normally like dumping randomly, but for the purposes of this episode, I would like to keep things simple. Right, let's go. I don't think I need anything else. Ooh, nah, Builder's Wand won't help with the placing of fences. But to be honest, I don't need as many... Whoops. I don't need as many fences as I've made. I think, because the Hollow Hill's a fairly small radius. Probably like not even 100 meters by 100. Maybe more like 50. I don't know. But not that much. Dwarf just said I'm gonna make a monkey. A million monkeys and a million typewriters. Right. Now, when Dwarf and I went travelling, I found a hollow hill in this general direction. And I noted the coordinates, but I'm going to try and do it from memory. Because I'm cool like that. Let's go along here. Oh, look at the building. I have to say, I've been enjoying Twilight Forest. It looks beautiful. Got to try some new sky mods, I have to say. That would be nice. I believe I keep saying I have to say. Yeah, it's a beautiful mod. A beautiful world, more to the point. It adds some really nice biomes and lots of different trees, including huge trees, which is always nice. You see, this biome is oak savanna. That's nice. Ah, here it is. Hello, Hollow Hill. So, oh, I didn't make a sky block. Whoops. That's alright. I'll just harvest some dirt. In fact, what I can do is, I don't want to mine the trees, so let's go over here. Put my chest down there. Let's just get some dirt. Don't need much. Totally forgot about this. Die. Die, die, die. I love Tinker's tools so much. Because once you've leveled them and added modifiers and all that good stuff. And this kind of thing, especially when working with... Yeah, that'll do. Especially when working with like a magnet. And the Britannia magnet's nice. It actually has some advantages. When your inventory gets full, it just drags stuff behind you. Which other magnets I've noticed don't do. It's kind of annoying. Now, let's put it around this kind of height. Yeah. Okay, and then... Hello, Ender Quarry. Hello, dimensional transceiver. Now then, that's gotta tune you in. Yeah, available. So receive power. Boom. Send receive buffer, local buffer. That's the power, isn't it? I don't know what that is. I haven't got good power gen at the moment. I'm barely, like, about 90 RF a tick. But send and send. Right. And now let's make the magic happen. TeamSpeak requires a license to have. Yeah, no, Mumble's like more open sourcey, I think, than TeamSpeak. Oh, that's nice. Nice sounds in the Twilight Forest as well, eh? Right, here we go. Nope, wrong one. City Jag. There we go. So, yeah. Now, hopefully this won't be that big. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to get rid of that. That's just going to annoy me. Should have brought an axe with me. There we go. So, we're just going to include the hill. Doesn't need to be that big, because I don't believe there are any other, like, ores elsewhere. I think, I don't know this for sure, but I think ender ores in Twilight Forest only spawn in, god damn it. I think they only spawn under Hollow Hills. And yeah, I have to say, like, the ore that I got before, when Jorf showed me the Hollow Hill, man, it is quite hard. Yeah, I've got to get an axe. I could make a stone one, I suppose. Doesn't seem to work unless you focus on this bit. The pole bit. Yeah, like if it hadn't been for the angel wings that Jorf made for me, I don't think I would have fared quite so well. Compounded by the issue that I died because RSMC, you see this bit? The health bar? It's pure white at the moment, and that's full health. And when it gets low, it's like, it's red and yellow. It's RSMC devs, listen up. I don't think it's wise to change with the... I can't see any advantages to what you've done there. You've changed something that's quite important in vanilla. And it's quite confusing, and I know we've both died a few times because we simply weren't aware that we had a low health. It's one of those things whereby it's such an important thing and it's been around for so long in vanilla that changing it just causes problems, in my humble opinion. I mean, to the point where Jorf was trying to get a different HUD for it, and I'm almost certainly going to do the same thing. Because it's quite jarring. I mean, yeah, you can get used to it, but it kind of sucks to learn after you've died. I've died I've died like twice. Both times because of that. First time I didn't really know what happened, I thought I just made a mistake. But I realised afterwards, when the second time happened, that it was because of that. You know what? Oh no, I've got loads of fences left. Peg's talking about SRTP and ZRTP for voice encryption, so that's fun. Not just any monkey, a flying monkey. Hot damn! I suspect this episode might be longer. Yep, it's 20 minutes already. You know what? I think oh no, I'll end it here. But I'll keep on playing, so... Part 2 will resume shortly. Thanks for watching.